Welcome back into Soda City Living, everybody. If you've heard of the game of mahjong but have no idea how it goes, well, you're like me, and today we are going to make it a lot easier for you. I am joined with Miss Mary Ellen, founder of Soda City Mahj. Thank you so much for being here and
excited to be here.
Inviting us into this world.
Yes.
So tell me a little bit about you and your journey, how you found mahjong and what Soda City Mahj is here in the Midlands.
Okay, so about 3 years ago, 2 instructors came to Columbia to teach a class, and it was really difficult. There were 30 of us, 1 instructor, and I left and felt like I had wasted my time, wasted my money.
Got it.
But the next day there was a 102, and there was a smaller class size, and it clicked, and it was fun.
Yeah.
And so to keep the momentum going, this group of ours, we kept playing. Schedules started to get hard in the summer, and so I selfishly started training different pods of friends so I could keep playing. And then a dear friend of mine made me the logo, and she said, launch it on Instagram and see what'll happen, and it's been crazy ever since.
That's exciting. Yes. Well, congratulations. Was that your first time ever playing mahjong?
Yes,
that was your introduction?
I'd only heard about the game through the lovely movie Crazy Rich Asians.
Yes. That's kind of my expertise on it as well.
However, we play a different game here in the States. So they're playing original Chinese mahjong.
Okay.
And here in the States, we play American mahjong. There's a couple of rule differences.
What's the difference, like the history there?
Sure. Okay, so the game started in China in the 1880s.
Okay.
In the 1920s, a very handsome American man, Joseph Babcock, he traveled to China. He saw folks playing the game and he brought it stateside. But he made a couple changes. In the States, we use racks.
Okay.
We play with jokers.
Okay.
And we use this card, the National Mahjong League card.
This is very important.
Yes, you have to have this card to play American mahjong.
Okay. Okay, amazing. So for people like me who know nothing about this game, can you just give me a bit of an overview of the how-to? What are we doing? What's the goal here?
Sure. So the way I have the tiles organized right now has nothing to do with how you play.
Okay.
At some point, we mix up all the tiles.
Okay.
You are dealt 13 random tiles.
Okay. On
your turn, you're always drawing a new tile and making a discard.
Okay.
Drawing a new tile, making a discard. Okay. You're trying to better your random tiles, and we play up here, to match one of these lines on the card.
Okay, so you're not necessarily going in a numerical order, you're going off of the order that's in here.
No, this is singles tennis. You are trying to get mahjong first.
Okay.
You're trying to beat everyone at the table. The game is made for 4, and we don't all agree to work on the same line together. Your tiles, based on patterns, are telling you what line you should be going for. Wow, okay. Do you kind of have them memorized at this point, or do you keep going back to the card? Some people do memorize the card. I would say I have about probably 60% memorized, only because I do this a lot.
Yes.
But the more you understand where things are on the card, the quicker you can play.
Do you have any like tips for beginners, things that you've like seen people do really well in like when you're teaching people?
Tips for beginners, hire an instructor.
Yes, definitely. Thank gosh we have a great one here.
You can watch YouTube videos, but I really think it's beneficial to you and your time to hire someone who can break down the building blocks.
Yeah.
And then talk about gameplay.
Okay.
Practice online. There are online platforms. I know that's how I got better.
Well, that makes total sense, yeah. But I love that it's not online. There's no screens here. There's, it's strictly just being, and I also want to ask you about the community of mahjong. And I think I've heard a lot of, groups, moms getting together and doing this. I know when I was younger, my mom would always play bunco with her friends. And I feel like we've kind of lost that, but mahjong's kind of bringing that back.
Sure, so there was definitely a resurgence during COVID. Also, these companies that came out of Dallas, they reinvented the tile.
Yeah.
We didn't reinvent the game. The game is very old. And the suits on our tiles have always stayed the same, but all of a sudden, we have all this like bright goodness.
Fun.
Yes, and so they took it to market and boutiques freaked out. And that's kind of where I came in, is stores picked up the product and then we're like, wait, how do you play mahjong? So it's slowly building, and 3 years later, mahjong is here. 2 of my students have started their own businesses.
Wow.
And they've created mahjong leagues. And I got the pleasure of subbing in 2 weeks ago to play 60 plus people playing mahjong in a room.
Wow. That was locally here?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that's great. Okay, well before we dive in really fast, if people are interested in maybe meeting with you, hiring you as an instructor to learn this world, how's the best way for them to reach out to you and learn more?
The best way is to get in touch with me on Instagram.
Okay.
My handle is Soda City Mahj.
Easy peasy.
I'm quick with direct messaging. You can also email me at me, like Mary Ellen, me@sodacitymahj.com.
Okay, perfect. All right, let's get into it. Show me what's step 1.
If you booked a lesson with me, we would start going over kind of the language of the card and how we start building lines. And mahjong is all about repeating patterns.
Okay.
We are repeating the pattern of the line. Okay. So this is a line of mahjong. So all these lines are 14 tiles long.
Okay.
You start the game with 13. So this is gonna be the last tile you draw, or someone around the table is gonna discard the last tile you need. And you say pause, put your tiles up, say mahjong, and balloons come down, and it is glorious.
Magic. Okay, so that's how you call it. If you have it, you say mahjong.
Yes, mahjong.
I think this is definitely something that takes practice and takes building blocks, right? There's only so much, maybe I won't nail it just yet, but we're gonna give it a shot anyway.
Yes, so like during my lesson, we learn how to, there's a specific way to set up the tiles.
Okay.
Deal the tiles.
Okay.
Pass the tiles.
Okay.
Call for the tiles.
Oh my goodness.
There's a ton of rules, and that can be nuanced, but once you have them down, it's a really beautiful and lovely game.
Okay, that's awesome. What's your favorite part about playing mahjong and teaching mahjong?
Oh, watching my players, my newbies get mahjong. And it's really exciting.
Having it click, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And then I'm sure players become friends.
And I love it when people, maybe I'm teaching a class in a store and I have some strangers at a table and they exchange numbers.
It's a community. Get together. Yes. And I feel like we've lost that a little bit of just going out and meeting people and actually talking face to face and not just immediately looking at our phones and saying.
So this is a great game for neighborhood communities.
Yeah.
Teach people on left and right of you, and kids can go down and you get together and play mahj. Let's see, Savage Craft off of Divine. I believe on Monday nights they have open play where you can just bring your mat or not have a mat and just walk in and play. Our rack is also called a pusher, and we're going to curtsy the rest of our tiles towards the center of the mat.
Okay.
So you're gonna deal yourself first, okay? And we deal in pods of 4. So you're gonna take this pod of 4 and place it behind your rack. And then dealing goes to the right, okay? And I'm just gonna deal for the rest of us. The game is made for 4. You can play with 3, 2, and then there are some mahjong or solitaire exercises you can do as well.
Oh wow, okay.
Okay, so you have an IOU. You're gonna take those, and then our walls we push left. So I'm going to curtsy this whole wall out, and we're gonna deal till everyone gets to 12. And then, now you can look at your tiles. And we place them in the lip of your rack. On our turn, we're always taking a new tile and making a discard, trying to get our line to look like one of these.
Well, honestly, it clicked more than I thought it would in the first time. Like, it's not that difficult where it's like you can't get it.
Sure.
It's definitely digestible, and I think with practice, it could get better and better. Okay, give us one more time where people can contact you if they're interested in learning a little bit more about this.
Sure, find me on Instagram at Soda City Mahj. Direct message me, and I'm pretty quick with that. You can also email me at me@sodacitymahj.com.
And if anyone's watching this and they're saying, this is way too hard for me, I can't do this, what do you say to that person?
You can do it. I taught my 9-year-old how to do it, and he can do it.
No way!
Yeah,
so it's family friendly?
Yes.
I love this. Mary Ellen, thank you so much for being here today and teaching us all about this.
Yes.
All right, y'all, we'll be right back.